Hello guys, in this tutorial I want to show you how you can create a floating particle or dust or even a floating particle background or starburst background without the use of any third-party plugin. You can use this as a backdrop or even export this and sell it in a stock website if you work hard on it, or even give it away as a design asset. So support me on this one. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, do not forget to turn on the notification, then come back. Let's get started. Now in Adobe After Effects, I want to start with a simple basic composition. Feel free to use your own setting. Then I'm going to right click on the timeline, go to new and add a new solid layer, make comp size and then hit OK. We're going to search for CC Particle System 2. One of the reasons why I like this stock plugin is because it has fewer options to manipulate, and that made it super easy to work with. Expand the producer and make the radius X and Y 150 each. Expand the physics. We're going to change the animation type to twirly. And we're going to change the velocity to 0.5. And also we're going to change the gravity to 0.2. The velocity and gravity control how fast and heavy your particle will look. So let's go into the physics also. We're going to change the particle type to tri-polygon. We're going to change the bed size to 0.10. And we're going to change the depth size to 0.20. Let's fit this to our composition so that we can see what we got. If you preview this now, this is what you have. Beautiful. If this is what you want, this could be okay, but I'm gonna add more depth to this. So what I'm gonna do now is to duplicate this layer. Ctrl D on your keyboard to do that. We're gonna go into the duplicated layer and make some changes. Expand the producer. We're gonna make the radius X and Y to 100. Expand the physics. We're gonna also make changes to the velocity. I'll make this velocity to 0.2. That way it will move slower because it's small. I want this to be tinier. So we're gonna also change the gravity to 0.1. That way it will look heavy. I'm gonna expand the particle on this and then change this to motion polygon. So we can also experiment with this bit rate, but I'm gonna leave that at the moment. So if you preview now, this is what you have. You can see that our floating particle now have some tiny depth into it. If you want to increase the density of the particles, that is the number of particles you may have right in here, you can just increase the bit rate right here. If you pop that up, you can see that we have more particles now in your preview window. You can also change the longevity per seconds. You can increase this if you want the particle to stay more on the preview window. This is currently at 2 and you can increase it to more. So you can also experiment with the producer. If you want it to have space between particles, you just increase the radius X and the radius Y. So if you do that, you see that the particles are far away from each other regardless of the density. So the more you increase this, the more space you have in the particle system. So feel free to experiment with more of these options. I tell you, this is an amazing stock plugin that you will need in your workflow. If you don't want the colors, you can simply change the colors right here from the yellow and the red. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to leave this like this. So what I'm going to do now is to add more style to this floating particle dust. So I'm going to select both layers I have on my timeline. I'm going to Ctrl Shift C to pre-compose it. I'll make sure I move all attributes to this new composition, then hit OK. So what I'm going to do now is to add a glow to this. I will duplicate this glow and make adjustments. Duplicate it one more time and also make some changes right here. Of course, feel free to create whatever you want to see. And this is what we have so far. And there you have it. Feel free to go back into the main CC Particle System 2 and make changes to the colors if this is not what you want. You can also add a tint effect and other color effect that you can use to change this from this point. So feel free to experiment with more settings. In the future, I'm going to show you more of effect that you can create with this CC Particle System 2. If you learned something new on this video, please hit the like button. That will enable the algorithm to suggest this to more people. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and I'll reply to all questions as quick as I can. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can support me in any way. You can give me super thanks, subscribe to my membership, whatever way you want to support me with. Even if you share the video, that is also a huge support and it is highly appreciated. If you like the video, leaving a comment is all a support. So with whatever way you are able to support me, I highly appreciate you. So until I see you again on the next one, my name is SSB Otaru from MotionDigit Studios.